The dashcam footage originates from a police vehicle situated in a Chicago suburb. The video, captured on May 10, 2018, depicts Sergeant Anthony Menino placing himself between a 2-year-old boy and oncoming traffic. Before Sergeant Menino arrived at the scene, the young child was dangerously navigating a high-traffic lane, perilously close to passing trucks and cars traveling at high speeds. According to reports, initially Menino mistook the child for a stray dog. But upon realizing that it was indeed a young boy running just a few feet from the busy Route 59 traffic, he promptly exited his vehicle and rushed to the child's rescue.
Little boy running across 59, just north of North Aurora.
Hey! 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 Come here! You're okay. You're okay.
I have him. I'm gonna have to try to find his parents.
How you doing? What's your name?
Yeah, please put pieces together. We're in front of the Old American sale.
Hold on.
Such videos like this one inevitably pose a troubling question. Where were the child's parents during this incident? Thankfully, in this particular case, the boy's mother appeared a few minutes later, understandably emotional about the situation. It was later discovered that the family resided only 2 blocks away from the location where Menino found the child, and the boy had slipped away from his mother's watch in an instant. If Sergeant Menino had not been there at that precise moment, it's impossible to predict what could have befallen the young boy. The dashcam footage depicts the response to a 911 call reporting a blazing truck. This call was placed during the late hours of February 11, 2017 in Glen Heights, Texas. The report stated that a truck, engulfed in flames, had come to a halt in the drive-through lane of a Jack-in-the-Box restaurant, dangerously close to the building itself. Officer Chris Womack was the first to arrive at the scene. Upon his arrival, it was evident that the truck had reached a point where it could potentially explode at any moment. Thinking swiftly, the officer courageously employed his own patrol vehicle to push the burning truck to a safe distance from the restaurant building. This action not only prevented any damage to the building, but also ensured that no injuries occurred, as there were no reported injuries resulting from this incident. The police dashcam footage originates from a California Highway Patrol vehicle. Inside the vehicle, 2 officers were on their way to respond to a reported structure fire when they suddenly encountered a significant mudslide on the road. Unfortunately, once they noticed it, there wasn't enough time for the driver to react, leading the police vehicle to be swiftly engulfed by the mudslide. As the mudslide surged, all 4 wheels of the police vehicle were lifted off the ground, causing the vehicle to spin around and be carried along with the current of the mudslide. Incredibly, by some stroke of luck or miracle, the officers managed to regain traction and drive ahead of the slide. However, at that point, there wasn't much they could do except to warn pedestrians and witness the unsettling spectacle of the mudslide rushing down the road, tearing through their city.
Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here! Run! Go! It's gonna come right through us. What are we supposed to do? I have no idea. Ventura 29201, there is a very active mudslide coming down Olive Mill towards the 101 right now. It overtook our vehicle as we were heading north on Olive Mill. We were able to barely escape and we're down by the freeway now. But it's there's a lot of debris and a lot of flow coming down. It should be on the near the freeway very shortly. Mike, get in the car. Mike, get in the car. Get in the car, Mike. Get in the car. Get in the f***ing car. Back up. Get the PA on.
On December 19, 2017, the Tucson Police Department in Arizona received a disturbing call about a man suspected of posing as an undercover police officer. The caller reported that while they and a group of friends were parked on the side of the road, a man claiming to be an undercover cop approached them. The imposter conducted searches, handcuffing one of them. However, it was later confirmed that this individual had no affiliation with law enforcement. Multiple police officers were dispatched to the scene, but upon their arrival, they were informed that the impersonator had quickly fled after the group had called the police, leaving one person still in handcuffs.
Going. You guys live here? You guys live here? What you guys doing? Chilling?
Days later, detectives managed to identify the impersonator and promptly arrested him with the assistance of a search warrant. During the investigation, officers confiscated several items used during the incident, including a white four-door sedan equipped with red and blue flashing lights, a radio earpiece, a baton, and a dashboard camera. Upon reviewing the dashboard camera footage, it became evident that it had recorded the entire incident, as well as multiple other instances where the impersonator had pulled over and confronted different individuals. The motives behind the impersonator's actions remain unclear, but the fact that he went as far as handcuffing people raises serious concerns. It is difficult to speculate on his true intentions, but he ultimately faced charges of impersonating a law enforcement officer and kidnapping. Witness this extraordinary and terrifying incident captured by a camera inside a Stafford Township police car. The video begins with a peaceful view of Oak Avenue, but no one could have predicted the catastrophic event that was about to happen. Suddenly, chaos erupts as the house violently explodes, shattering into pieces and sending shockwaves throughout the neighborhood. This powerful blast injured 7 utility workers, with 2 of them in critical condition. The house, which was empty and under renovation, was completely destroyed. Debris from the explosion scattered across an area covering a quarter mile, and a neighboring home also suffered significant damage. In Woonsocket, South Dakota, the dashboard cameras of 2 police cars recorded a stunning scene as they traversed through a severe storm. While making a routine left turn, they suddenly unveiled a colossal tornado spanning across the horizon. As the patrol cars continued along Highway 37, their sirens blaring, the officers slowed down to observe the awe-inspiring might of the tornado. The video documented the tornado's gradual progression across the landscape. Within a matter of minutes, the once formidable and frightening tornado began to lose its intensity, gradually transforming into delicate wisps of clouds. The video captured by Officer Wayne Daniels' police car in Garden City, Georgia, has gained a reputation as one of the most enigmatic dash cam recordings on the internet. It left viewers bewildered for years and even made an appearance on a paranormal TV show. In the video, Officer Daniels attempts to pull over a white sedan for reckless and erratic driving around midnight on April 3, 1997. The mysterious driver, however, tricks the officers into believing they will pull over on the side of the road, but instead starts swerving chaotically, eventually making a U-turn and vanishing into the night. Suddenly, the white car reappears and tries to outmaneuver the officers with a series of perilous swerves. Despite the understandably low video quality, the driver of the white car reportedly reached speeds exceeding 115 miles per hour during this high-speed pursuit. Out of nowhere, the suspect turns onto a side road that seems to lead to a dead end, and this is where things take an eerie turn. Instead of stopping, the white car makes a sharp left turn and vanishes behind a metal fence, leaving both the officers and the video's viewers utterly astonished. One of the most plausible theories regarding this perplexing footage suggests that the fence might not have been properly secured to the ground, allowing the car to pass through it. However, this explanation still leaves many unanswered questions. To this day, the true explanation for this eerie video remains a mystery.